What's up? It's your big brother Trim, back at you again with another video. I don't know what your situation is right now, but I just want to tell you, if you're in some type of financial bond right now, or you're just not able to pay your bills or something, maybe you're in debt right now and you're just having problems paying off your debt. Whatever the situation may be, if you're in financial trouble right now, I just want to let you know that you're not going crazy, okay? And this is not something that you created. This is something that's happening right now, and a lot of people are going through the same thing that you are going through, okay? So I just want to go ahead and make that be known right now. You are not alone, all right? There are a lot of people out here who are playing like they are not feeling the effects of the economy. And I've been talking about this for a long time. Like, I saw this happening a long time ago, like last year, middle of last year. And I was talking about it then. Nobody wanted to believe me. And now I see it happening in real time, okay? So I don't know if you've been following me, but if you was following me, you know that I've always been saying that you got to be more frugal nowadays, and you gotta shop with some sense, and you got to start holding on to the little bit of money that you got, because times are getting worse when it comes to the economy that we live in. All right, and I'm about to tell you why. So don't forget to subscribe to me after this video goes off, and most of all, stay to the end of this video, because I got a solution for this if you're in a financial struggle right now, okay? But anyway, so like I said, it's a lot of people out here who are still trying to keep it together. You got people meditating. You got people, exercising at the gym. Everybody's trying their best just to hold on, and that's a good thing. That's a positive thing to do, is to keep the faith and, to keep the confidence. Everything is going to be all right at the end of the day. I truly believe that. But the reality of the situation is that a lot of people are struggling economically, financially, and people just don't have the money. Literally, I mean, people don't have the money to be buying stuff like they used to, okay? Even if you watching this video right now, I'm pretty sure you feel a little bit out of touch, because even you don't even spend like you used to, and you can't even buy the things that you used to. You can't live the lifestyle that you are used to, and it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong, and like you're just a bad person, and you don't know how to be financially stable. But again, it's not you, okay? We are literally in a recession right now. I don't care what anybody says. This is a recession, but I don't know why they are trying so hard to keep it silent. It's like they don't want people to know that times are hard economically, so we can face the reality and try to get ourselves out of this pitfall, And the reason why I say pitfall is because if you agree to me that this is like a recession that we are in, then it kind of feels like we are slow rolling into a depression almost. Because when you look around, you see so many people, they don't even smile no more. People don't smile no more. People are not happy. And you can tell that people are just going through a really tough time, really bad hardships, okay? And like I said, day by day, I'm just noticing it is only getting worse. I mean, it's so bad that you have people not paying their bills anymore, okay? There are people out here who are determining whether or not they should go buy something to eat or pay their bills. And people are buying something to eat and not paying their bills. I mean, it's to that point now where it's like you only have a few dollars to spend on something that you really need, or you could end up not being in a home or with a place to stay. And it's gotten down to that little small bit of thread, to where there's no more left on the spool, and people are just fed up. They don't have it anymore. People are making life decisions now. A lot of people are moving from this state to that state to try to live a better life. This stuff is causing marriages to separate. I mean, people divorce. All right, people are getting divorced because of this economic recession that we are in. A lot of people are not dating anymore because people just can't afford to date. People can't afford to take somebody out who they want to get to know and go splurge and just go have a nice drink or a bite to eat, because times are too hard financially, economically, and people got to pay bills. And so I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news. I just want to make this aware that, you know, to you, that this is not just you going through this. I mean, this is all kinds of people going through this. These are CEOs are going through this. Top tier people are feeling the effects of this. Okay. People with well-paying jobs who've been at jobs for 10 and 15 years are experiencing this. All right. Companies are laying off their employees because they can't afford to pay employees. If you walk inside your local grocery stores, you will see there are not even a lot of employees in there. They got self-checkouts in all these stores nowadays because the business can't even afford to pay anybody to check out people. You feel me? And it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse, man. And so they won't come out and say this. They won't come out and tell the truth about the state of the economy right now, because I guess they don't want people to panic. But that's not doing any good. Okay, we're in an election year right now. The administration that was in the office right now, okay, you know, they always say that they are for the have-nots and the people that's, you know, less fortunate and stuff like that. That's what they say about this party that's currently in the office right now. And then the party that's trying to win now, okay, Trump, they don't want them to win because they feel like they're going to support all the rich people and the big time corporations and stuff like that. It don't matter at this point. At this point, it don't matter. It's just like going in a circle. It's like it's a circle. It's a never ending nightmare. All right. At the end of the day, it don't got nothing to do with a party. It don't got nothing to do with a person. At this point, this has nothing to do with race. It's like we are all in this together. And if we don't get that economy rolling, okay, if we don't get the economy rolling and get the ball rolling, I'm telling you, man, Babylon will fall. Okay, that's how I'm thinking about it. Like that movie Babylon Has Fallen or White House Down. Like, I'm really starting to see and believe and think and believe that some of these movies that are being made are actually happening in real time. And I don't want to think that. I got all the hope in the world, but it's like, I don't want to purge, man, because I'm starting to see looting now in different cities at Target and AutoZone, and people are shoplifting in jewelry stores and breaking in jewelry stores and going in malls and taking stuff out of Lululemon and stuff. Like, it's just getting out of hand, man. And like I say, if something doesn't pull, if something doesn't happen, some type of miracle, then the next thing that I would suggest everybody to do is start to think about living off the grid or relocating to somewhere where you feel safe and you'll be able to live the lifestyle that you want. Okay. And this is why I be pushing, trying to venture out to different countries. Look at how many people are literally traveling to different countries nowadays, because people have realized that there's no hope here. The economy is so bad. You got people that are literally going to different countries and creating a whole new life in a whole nother country. So I know I'm not just making this up. I mean, this is happening, y'all, right before our eyes, man. People are buying tiny homes. Families with kids are buying tiny homes and moving off the grid and staying in the wilderness or the woods, you know, with their little tiny houses because they can't afford to pay bills anymore. And the bills are going to continue to add up. It's not like the debt collector is going to go away. It's not like bills are going to just stop coming, because even they have somebody that oversees them. Okay. This is why people, when they're collecting debt from you, from, you know, loans that you might have taken out or bills that you might have to pay, this is why they keep knocking at your door like, where's the money at? Where's the money at? Because if they don't get their money, then they get fired because the person above them don't get the money that they gave them to give to you. You know what I mean? Or they get fired because the asset or whatever, the home that you own, is not being paid for. They can't pay the realtor and them and whoever else. And that's why they coming at you so hard. This is why the debt collectors are knocking on doors harder than ever. It's so loud that it's like you can't hear it. You know what I mean? And this is because the stress and the strain that's being put right now on everybody. This is why bill collectors don't give you no time to really try to make payments no more. It's like if you don't make it on that day, they are very, very strict now as far as giving you some extra time or being lenient with you or working out a deal, something that you can compromise. They're not doing that anymore because they have people that is above them that are looking for money from them. So it's like it's a process, it's a trickling down process to where it's like nobody can win. Nobody can win, man. And this is because of inflation, man. All this stuff is really basically happening because of inflation. Printing out way too much money than people can actually afford to pay back. This is why we are in a situation right now. And honestly, I don't really see any way to get out of it. Honestly, I don't really see any way to get out of it. You know, I don't know everything, but I'm not dumb. And I can tell when things are not right economically. You know, even for me personally, I've noticed even in my own life of finances that these times that I'm in right now are nothing like what I used to live like 5 or 6 years ago. Now I'm in it with everybody else because it's out of my control. And you know, they say, well, save. You know, a lot of people gonna say save and stop overspending and stop buying stuff that you shouldn't be buying and blah, blah, blah. That don't got nothing to do with the prices of the stuff keep going up. If prices of things that you are needing to buy versus what you want to buy, if them prices of toothpaste and Listerine and eggs and stuff that you really need, milk, bread, if that stuff keep going up, then you're not escaping anything. No matter how much you try to cut back on spending, it's not gonna matter because inflation is continuously rising because bills are not being paid. Again, it's like a trickling process. It's like a trickling down process. Since they are not being paid, they make it harder for people that up under them that owe them. Since the people that owe them can't pay it, then they make it harder for the people that can't pay. You know, it's like nobody can win because it's already done. It's already done, man. And unfortunately, this is the situation we in right now. So I'm just letting you know, if you're in a financial struggle right now, if you're going through a situation right now where your finances are depleting, you don't even know whether or not you're going to be able to pay your bills. You don't know whether or not you're going to be able to pay the rent this month. You are not the only one. Okay? I know it's stressful. It's very depressing to feel like you are a bum or to feel like you don't know what you're doing. You know, it's making you think psychologically that you are not a great person when it comes down to your spending habits and stuff like that and how much you are saving. Look, man, it's people going in their savings spending what they got left. Look at credit card debt. It is sky high. We in trillions and billions of dollars of credit card debt right now. How this gonna get paid off? So I'm just making this video out there for people who feeling discouraged about what they bank account looking like right now, how much money you got in your pocket. Don't feel bad. Everybody can feel it. And people that's acting like they not feeling it, trust and believe, they do feel it too. They just doing a good job of keeping it positive. And because that's what's helping people stay afloat, okay? It's good energy, love, compassion, being inspired by this video, stuff like this, and just treating people with respect and stuff like that. That's the only thing that's actually keeping the energy levels high to keep people going, all right? So, you know, I don't know who this video is for, but listen, I don't really have an answer to this big problem, okay? Because this is out of my control. Only thing I can tell you is something that I know how to do, and I've been trying to tell people that subscribe to my channel to get with me and start doing this because I'm helping people do this because this is how I know how to do it, okay? No matter whatever happens out here, as far as the economy goes and stuff like that, folks, I know that when it comes to videos like this, people still gonna be watching videos. You know, people still gonna be on their cell phones constantly, 24/7, 365. So what I do here on my channel is I teach people and coach people on how to become a content creator in their own life. Like, just say if you got on YouTube and you start talking about your economic situation, do you know how many people will actually resonate with that? Yes, a lot of people. And if you want to start a YouTube journey like I did, you know, I've been through the pandemic and all that stuff, and I was still able to make money through my YouTube content, even when everything was shut down during the pandemic. Okay, but if you want to take that route and you want a secondary job and you don't believe in the job that you're at and you think that it might potentially lay you off or you might get fired or something, I think you should start a channel just to be safe. Okay, click that link at the bottom in the comment section. It's going to give you my course, and once you take my little basic course that I created myself, because I feel for people out there that just trying to make a way. You just trying to have some bread and some butter to eat so your stomach will be full at night. That's all. You're just trying to take care of your kids. You're just trying to live a good life. Nothing crazy, nothing extravagant. You just want to have stability. You need to get my course. Get my course below. It's in the comment section. Okay, click it. You're going to get the course, take it. After that, I'm going to give you a free talk with me. Free. Only thing you got to do is send me an email and say, Big Brother Trend. Big Brother Trend. I finished the course, man. Can we get that call? And I'm going to say, yeah, send me your number. And that's it. And I'm going to call you. I'm going to talk to you and tell you what you need to do to start a channel and a page just like this, where you can start talking and making you some extra money, because YouTube is rewarding people nowadays, because even they feeling the effects of it and they need to keep people on their platform. So get in contact with me. If you just want to talk to me about this whole economic crash or this collapse that we experiencing right now, book a session with me by booking a session below. It's also going to be in the comment section. It's going to say book a session with Big Brother Trend. I can't wait to talk to you, man, about this. I maybe can give you some other ideas other than YouTube content creation if you're trying to come up with a secondary income. Okay, so book a session with me, man. It's your Big Brother Trend. Listen, it's not just you, man. People just don't have the money, and people are not paying bills. So that's all I got for you today. See you in the next video. Peace.